blow up the whole damn organization. Fire everybody. It's over. Losing to the New York Jets of all teams in the National Football League when you had 2 weeks to prepare. We're coming off a bye. What did you do on the bye week? What was the conversation? Welcome in. I'm your host, Joey O'Donohue. And I'm speechless, which is against my job description. I have to get on here and speak about this shit. What do you even say after a loss like that? I was not in the mindset that I'd have to be making a video right now about a loss today. It's the New York Jets. The team just blew up their whole team on trade deadline day, and then they beat us. We had a bye week to get right, to get prepared. We changed play callers. What else is there to do but to blow the whole thing up now? Nothing's working. Bench Gabriel, start Shedeur, fire Barry, fire Stefanski. DePodesta knew that he was on his way out, so he left. Fire Bubba. The special teams was disgusting. What else is there to say? I'm blown away. If you're watching right now, you're a diehard Browns fan. I mean, you're a real one. You know, hit that subscribe button because through these losses, I'll be here with you every single time. To feel these feelings as a Browns fan myself, hit the sub button. I'm still doing these, win or lose, and somehow, some way, it's lose today. To the Jets. You can't make this up. A kickoff return touchdown for New York. The next series, we punt it back to the Jets, and they take the punt in for a touchdown. It's the most Browns-Jets game you could have imagined. The unexpected. And you expected it to just be weird and awful, and it was all of it. 27-20. Hey, we put up 20 points this time, though. Guess what? We had 3 points in the second half. Same story every week. You score a touchdown in the first half, and you can never, ever score another one. The scripted plays, once you run out of those, I guess everybody sucks. The playbook must suck, and that's why we're still saying fire Stefanski. That even though Tommy Rees calls the plays, well, didn't make much of a difference. There was some difference, but it's the same playbook. And last year, Ken Dorsey was just, the scapegoat at the end of the year, and you fired Dorsey, but you kept Stefanski? I mean, sure, you could fire Tommy Rees, but this is a scheme issue. I wish Haslam would just sell the team and completely start fresh. Let's talk about Dillon Gabriel as well. I mean, 167 yards. I can't even do the joke right now. I'm pissed off. 2 touchdowns, both in the first half, like I said. Guys, the completion percentage wasn't great still. Are you guys watching the games? Like, why am I getting comments hating on me for saying that we need to bench Dillon Gabriel? He missed throws. He was off the mark multiple times. Hospital balls, dangerous passes, overthrows, some throws that you're just like, what the heck was even that? Like, I'm telling you guys what it is. He's a quarterback that can be a game manager in a team, in a system with stars on offense, with coaches that can put you in a position to win games where you don't have to do much. The Cleveland Browns are not that team. We need a hero. We don't have the pieces for a quarterback like Dillon Gabriel to have any success. Like, sure, if you put him on the Eagles last year, he would be fine, but he's not a star quarterback. I'm not seeing the potential right now. And once again today, in the second half, there was no offense to speak of. So, you tell me, Browns fans. Pick a quarterback. Bench Gabriel now? After losing to the Jets? Or if you think we should still start him, you can type DG. Type SS if you think it's time to start Shedeur Sanders. I think it's time, and it's been time. Losing to the Jets is the nail in the coffin for everybody. There's no excuses. Not only are they a bad football team, not only was their defense bad with their stars, they traded away their two best players on defense. And here we are, losing. And honestly, this game is not all the offense to blame. Our defense gave up big plays, undisciplined football, penalties that killed us, special teams that made me want to throw up. You talk about all three phases, all three were awful. We outgained the Jets. They had 42 passing yards and put up 27 points. It's a joke. We let Breece Hall get loose for a couple big plays. Everyone was bad today. That includes the defense. I'm going to talk about some more issues, especially the penalties, the undisciplined football, and the future of the coaches here in Cleveland. But first, I got to tell you, this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Football is in full swing now on Sundays, and I'm big into daily fantasy with Prize Picks. I'm obsessed with it. It makes all the games more entertaining, because if I'm going to have to watch the Browns lose like this, I'm going to need some more excitement on football Sundays. And before the Browns play, I lock in on all my players in my lineup and their player projections. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can also follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app, copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button. Check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. I got unlucky this week. Quinshon Judkins had 75 yards rushing. I had more than 79.5. Jackson Dart got hurt. It's just a bad football day for me. But here's an example of a lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. But unfortunately, we weren't right today. And nothing the Browns did seemed right today, especially in that second half. Atrocious. Like I said, it was the defense's fault as well today. The end of the game, the Jets were seemingly getting ready to give us a chance to march down the field once more, perhaps. I don't know that we would have, considering we hadn't in the second half. But Devin Bush commits a holding penalty that gives the Jets a first down. The defense does get another stop. And then on 4th down, we jump to end the game on ourselves. Cameron Thomas, neutral zone. Everybody in the stadium knew the Jets were just going to try and draw the Browns offside. I said on the watch party, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. They jumped. Everybody knew it. At least I knew it. Cameron Thomas didn't know it, and he jumped. Undisciplined football. Penalties. You can see the penalty yards as well. We had 10 penalties. 78 yards that we gave up. And the 2 special teams touchdowns. Disgusting. You found a way to lose that football game. You really did. Because the Jets had no offensive touchdowns in the first half, but they had 17 points in the first half. And here we are. Losing to the lowly, embarrassing New York Jets, who just entered a rebuild and a full fire sale, while we did nothing on trade deadline day. We just sat there. I'm not kidding. It's fire everybody and start Shedeur, starting next year as well. That's the plan. This man didn't do anything, and they put up 27. 54 yards for Justin Fields, and a pick. Like, what? How is that even real? 6 of 11? What? Embarrassing. Breece Hall obviously was the one who carried their offense, but he didn't even get 100 yards. Where did they get the points from? Our own mistakes. This is tough, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't think I would be doing this video. I thought we'd be talking about how we're even closer in the AFC North. But no. No, we lose to arguably the worst team I've ever seen. And it's over. We are screwed. Do you fire the coach? Is that the last straw? Are you done? Give me a yes or no. Fire Stefanski. Yes or no? I think his days are numbered in Cleveland. And, Jimmy Haslam keeps defending him. I've seen enough. Thanks for being here with me, Browns fans. Hit the subscribe button, at least. We can have some more people here, some more Browns fans to come together and talk about the Browns, win or lose. Hit the sub button. I'll be here for you. I'll be feeling it with you. We thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. We'll see you very shortly for another video, in which I'll be mad.